Now, this research, as you said, is in reaction to the Australian paper Uyghurs for Sale, which uses open source Chinese language documents, satellite imagery analysis, academic research, and on the ground media reports. So, Chen-Ning, how did you conduct your investigation to make sure that you're getting first hand accurate information?
I think for academic research, the method Andre then used is not enough to support his arguments. So I think we conducted the interviews using the mother tongue. The interviewees who are using is very important. As academic research, we cannot just use the second-hand materials. We have to go to the field to do the field work and to do the solid interviews in order to do the solid research. And in person, I really want to say what's happening in these companies, what the situation are the workers in. So I want to do the more solid research. So right. I went to Guangzhou and go to the 5 companies to do the research.
Good. Nirufer, you mentioned in the report that you visited 5 companies recruiting Uyghur workers or other ethnic minority workers and interviewed 70 of these workers. How exactly did you choose your interviewees? Were there any obstacles during the investigation? For instance, you were being monitored or escorted by certain authorities that the people are not able to speak freely, or there are access that are off limit to you?
Okay, firstly, according to the basic requirement of the social science research, we picked the interviewees randomly, and absolutely not, we haven't met any authorities that they can't speak freely or anything like you mentioned. We went to these companies on our own and go everywhere we want in the factories and meet the workers in the product line, cafeterias, and their apartments. And after works, some of the interviewees, they invite us to have dinner with them in the restaurants near the factory that they often go. And some of them invite us to their home. They rent other apartments near the factory. So there's nothing like they can't speak freely or we can't go somewhere like that.
How did you deal with the language issue? Because some people, you said they are able to choose the language they want to talk to you in. Some people speak Uyghur, I guess you can understand very well. How about the other ethnic groups such as Kazakh or Kyrgyz? What do you do with that?
Okay, because like Chen-Ning, she can also understand Uyghur, so most of the interviewees, they use Uyghur. And for Kazakh, because I was born in Xinjiang, and you may know that Kazakh and Tajiks, Kazakh and Kyrgyz, their language is a little bit we can understand that.
Okay.
And they try to speak it slowly. And for the Tajik, I have to mention that these Tajik workers, they are from the Shatra in Kashgar. So they speak Uyghur fluently. They just use the Uyghur language. And some workers they can speak the Han Chinese.
So you use whichever language that they feel most comfortable and that they can express themselves fully.